Otzo could be the Hodan. What do you think of this matchup? It feels like Wrastor can be very oppressive to it if they get Hodan on the air.
Possibly, yeah. It's interesting because I think this is another situation like SK where Hodan's pretty good against the light characters as a whole. And obviously Wrastor being like the lightest character in the game. That's gonna be pretty good for Hodan. You know, with rivals having extra DI for extra hit stun for lighter characters, Wrastor can still get comboed pretty hard at times. So I can definitely see Otzo having a pretty good time here as long as he's able to deal with some of Wrastor's more oppressive combos and be ready for how fast he is in neutral.
Definitely looks like conversions are going to be the name of the game when it comes with Wrastor. They had a little bit of difficulty when it came to SK. Let's see if they can get something going versus Hodan.
Yeah. And like honestly, on the whole, I can see this matchup being somewhat similar, like compare to the SK matchup, at least on paper, where it's like you definitely outmaneuver the character. It's just a matter of staying alive. And so far, Jam not having the best time of that. First 80% on Hodan, not bad at all, and bad DI on the Scraw is going to take the first stock.
Definitely did not expect the sweet spot to hit that time. 35% now by Hodan, maintaining the stage controls. You see the charge up of special too, and yeah, just like you mentioned, Cyber, the difficulty that Wrastor might have against these types of heavy characters can be a little bit of a pain if you don't get those conversions going and get that combo game started.
Yeah.
So far, that's another solid hit. And once again, Cyber proving the knowledge that they have when it comes to this game, and hit stuns after hit stun. It's so difficult for Wrastor sometimes, especially since they're so light. Crow's gonna miss the mark on that time. Clouds are gonna coming up air, sending them to the side, and the sweet spot up special is going to do it. Hodan looking really good this first game.
Yeah, for sure. Your Jam gonna be going to tower for game 2, which I'd say I probably like. Wrastor's mobility on the stage is really good. Even putting Slipstream over like plot height gives him a lot of options for how he moves around the platforms. So, and that's kind of what I'd imagine Wrastor's biggest strength in this matchup is just his mobility. Heavier, slower characters can at times struggle against Wrastor just because he's so hard to like keep up with at all.
Otzo doing a really good job just maintaining that stage control. We're seeing pretty much a tight game so far, 57% onto the Wrastor as we see some combinations actually going in. Trying to use those platforms to their advantage too. A differential of only 3% now. A little bit climbed up. See what's going to happen now. 86% now. Dash attacks. And what type of moves can Wrastor use besides the ones that you're seeing from Jam to get maybe some more combos going? Maybe a little bit more use of a Nair as we see that forward strong by Hodan? Or what exactly does Jam need to do to actually get some combos going?
Yeah, honestly not super sure. I don't know if you've seen very many down tilt starters from Jam.
Yeah, I have not. A lot of them have been just solid jab starters, and they have been working out, but not to a great effect, especially since Hodan seems to be running with it. Again, similar situation to what we saw from SK beforehand. Wrastor gets hit once, and it can be difficult for them.
Oh boy.
Clap him up with that up strong.
I don't know if there was enough hits on there, but I was kind of thinking maybe just like the up air, up clap.
Trying to bait out that defensive option, and finally gonna strike that one time. 192% is definitely not a percentage you want Hodan surviving.
Yeah, and that's one of those situations where it can get really like mentally taxing. You know, taking that long on just one stock, dealing all that percent, and then just ending it with something like a fair.
Waiting for the upstrong that time. A little bit of cheeky movement done by the Wrastor. But 93% now. All of that is extra credit considering Hodan has 2 whole stocks. And once again, another up special to close out that game. So Hodan once again taking game 2.
Alright. Game 3 gonna be on Hideout, which I don't actually think we've seen so far today. Not really sure if I'm a fan of this pick. Jam's been having a hard time killing Otzo. And, you know, granted, Wrastor does have really good ways to just carry you directly to the blast zone no matter what stage it is. So we haven't seen that much in general. So I think this stage might end up making things a little bit trickier for Jam than really hoping for. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah, they have been having a little bit of difficulty. Do you think maybe Forestry would have been a better pick for Jam that time? They are getting killed quite early though by the Hodan, so maybe they're looking for more survivability.
Yeah, it's hard to say. I think there might have been some merit to a stage like Treetop. That would probably be one of my first thoughts. That stage also has pretty large blast zones though. Oh! That has a spike hit. I always kind of forget about that.
A little bit of a highlight play done by Otzo as they continue to move on and just parrying that scrawl that time. Using a little bit of a jab. Oh, that time is definitely going to be do it with the purple stuff.
Yeah. There we go.
Actually going for that one more time. Down specials by Otzo. Not quite going to connect with that upbeat. 98% so far. Going to set up those clouds. See how Jam can recover from this, but one stock away. Not looking good for the Wrastor.
It really isn't right now. Sorry, I'll definitely be interested to see if Jam's able to pull out some clutch factor right now and find some huge starter, but that just hasn't been the case so far.
A couple of straight hits getting that damage in as soon as possible. One of the few times that we actually see the down tilt actually come out, the down tilt starter Cyber.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit more of that could make a little bit of a difference when it comes to the approaches that they're expecting. Nevertheless, actually going for jab starters again.
Yeah, and that's kind of interesting because F tilt right there is not amazing. F tilt's really good in slipstream because you can follow up like every DI. Down tilt is a lot easier to follow up from when you don't have slipstream up. Oh, well.
I believe that since it was charged and also Jam was moving inward, yeah,